I am into some deep. All right, cool. So I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. I've been lonely. I've been lonely. I ended up going to the bar one night and
Young living every day, giving it to you uncut and straight. YLE said it. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Now today's video, y'all, is about this lady that's married. Her husband away, been gone for a while in the military. Seems like this thing gonna take a slippery slope. Let's find out what's gonna happen with this thing right here. Let's dive into it.
you guys, I am into some shit now. I am into some deep shit. So I'm not even gonna do no parts. I'm gonna just tell y'all the whole motherfucking story. All right, cool. So I'm married now, you guys. I've been married for 8 years. I have 3 kids with my husband. My husband is now overseas. He's been over there for about 2 years. When he do come home, he probably come home 3 times out of the year. He stay home for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time. All right, cool. I've been lonely. So I end up cheating on my husband. Yes, I cheated on him. He don't know that I cheated on him. After this video, he gonna know, and I'm in some deep ass shit. But it gets worse than that.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done!
First thing I would say is, I'm in the military. I don't know exactly what his current situation is, but I'm not gonna be in the military while my away gone and my wife is back in the States somewhere. Absolutely not. Because we already know how those situations turn out. 9.5 chance out of 10, they're gonna mind them getting the back of their oven touched and the lights turned on like holiday season. Somebody gonna activate that sprinkler system, until they bust hard and faint. That's what happened 9 chances out of 10. And then not only that, he married her and he got 3 kids by her. I'm just not about to leave them back in the States by themselves because like she said, she got lonely and guess what happened? She slipped up and fell on the sausage. But let's continue.
It gets worse than the cheating. All right, so I ended up going to the bar one night and ended up having a one-night stand with this guy, and it was amazing. So that one-night stand turned into almost an every night stand. But it was just like a sexual relationship. I didn't even really care to even really get to know the man. It's just I'm married, so it was just whatever my husband couldn't do for me at the time. I was messing with this guy, this young fella, and he fine too. But yeah, I'm messing with this fella. All right, cool. So, we've been messing around for maybe 2 years now or whatever. And I'm just now, we used to, when we met up, we just get a room. But now it's like, okay, I could come to your house. He can't come to my house because my kids is at the house, but now I'm going to his house. All right, cool. So, long story short, today I found out a bitch is pregnant.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
Damn! You are a hoe!
Not only you cheating on your husband while he been gone, you've been cheating on him over the course of 2 years, and you done built up a rapport with this guy, which means you probably caught feelings for him 9.5 chances out of 10. To the point where you let him hit raw, and he busts gallons inside of that wound, and now you pregnant with a baby. This is terrible. This is really, really, really bad. But again, like I said, this is what happened when you leave a woman to their selves. They get lonely, and when they get lonely and bored, start talking to somebody. One conversation lead to two conversations lead to a meetup. Next thing you know, she's sausage hopping, and she's becoming this Olympian sausage champion of the universe. But let's continue.
I am pregnant. My husband is overseas, so there's no way it could be my husband, baby. Oh, it got to be this man, baby. I haven't even told him yet. All right. So yesterday I go to his house. And I see this wall, and it got the pictures, like the picture collage and stuff. And I'm just now paying attention to it. So I'm looking at the pictures, and I'm just like, oh, okay. He doesn't have any kids. But I'm just looking at the pictures and just looking. And then I see a picture of my husband on the motherfucking wall. So I'm just like,
Nasty bitch.
the whole time I'm over there, I'm just sitting there, trying to think, how am I going to ask him, how do you know that guy that's on your wall? So I done bit off all my nails. You got, I got one more thumb left. I got the thumb left because I'm over there nervous. I'm just biting my nails, just trying to figure out, how am I going to ask him, how do you know this particular man in this goddamn picture? And I'm like, if you know him, then you know he got a wife. So I'm like, was this a setup? Like, cause I just don't know. So I just fucking like after I done ate off all my fingernails and we done watch movie, everything. Like I finally asked. So I go back over to the wall. So now I'm just like, all right, cool. You just gotta start asking questions like, well, who is this lady? Who is this person? Who is this? So I'm like, who this? He like, that's my mama. Who? This your daddy? All right, cool. Now this nigga right here. I ain't saying it like that, but you get down to the nigga right here. How do you know him? Who's that? He said, that's my brother.
She's a hoe.
Wow. So not only you've been sleeping with a guy over the past 2 years raw, letting them bust in your wounds, tap them sugar walls, and activate them waterfalls, activate that sprinkler system, right? Till you bust gallons and faint. But then you find out the guy that you've been letting bust in you raw is your husband's brother.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
Wow. Let's continue.
And I'm like, we've been married for 8 years. I ain't never know him to have a brother. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, on your daddy's side. So he's like, yeah, on my dad's side. All right, now cool. That's some clarity right there because my husband daddy died way before me and him even met. He said he had some siblings on his daddy's side, but he don't really know like I got some siblings on my daddy's side. I got a whole bunch, I think 7 of them. I don't really know them like that. Like I know them, but I don't even know them like that. So it could, yeah. So my husband ain't really like talk about him like that. They cool or whatever, but he ain't never like, he wasn't never at none of the family functions and nothing like that. That's his daddy side, Some of y'all might not know, but some of y'all that have half siblings, y'all know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so he like, that's my brother on my daddy's side and all this stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's telling me like, they actually really close. But I ain't never see this nigga. But I'm just like, okay, is he married? He like, yeah, he married. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm like, so do you know his wife? He like, nah, I ain't never met her. She live overseas with him. So I'm like, no, I'm not. In my head, I'm just like, oh yeah. He like, yeah, they got 2 kids in Germany. And I'm just like,
it's simple. He don't like you.
On top of you getting your sugar walls tapped by his brother,
You let him hit it raw.
you find out that your husband also got a family over in Germany.
Damn.
So both of y'all just lying to each other. And guys, I know I talk about passport. I don't want to derail it too much, but listen, this is what I'm saying. He probably got with this woman, which I mean, from the looks of it, tend to be an overweight female. And then on top of that, she biting her fingers. She got booty fingers. Like, oh no. But he's still married to this lady. And he probably like, man, I'm gonna play both sides of the field because first she probably ain't gonna find out, and then on top of that, I ain't trying to get her, divorced by her and have to give her a certain amount of my assets or whatever the case is. But that's my personal opinion. I think he went over abroad and found the better deal over there. Went over there, seen all them different women they had, and seen the mindset and seen how the culture was, and realized what he had in the States versus what he got over in Germany, and he took up with that German girl. Now, you could tell that he prioritized the woman in Germany because this is his brother. He done told his brother about the woman in Germany, but he ain't tell his brother about the woman that live in the States.
Damn.
Which put him in a position, and now his brother's stroking his wife till she bust gallons and faint for the last 2 years. But let's continue.
motherfucker, I got 3 in my head. So I'm just like, oh yeah? He like, yeah. I talk to him, very frequently. I'm just like, oh, okay. Word. He like, yeah. So I'm like, maybe that ain't him. Maybe it ain't. I'm like, maybe it ain't him. Because I got 3 kids and I live in the United States of America. So I'm just like, okay. So then on the collage, he starts showing me pictures of the pictures I did not see yet. But he's showing me pictures of my husband with his wife. Now, mind you, I'm the wife. So he's showing me pictures of my husband with another woman. So I'm just like, and their kids.
He don't like you.
So I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So, but the crazy thing is, he got 2 boys by this other lady. Well, from what I'm seeing, he got pictures of the kids up here. These 2 boys look identical to my kids. Like,
and then clearly he know about the brother baby. I mean, the brother wife in Germany and family. So we already know who he prioritized, which means she's the secret wife.
Oh!
You somehow was the side lady who got the family, unless he was married to her first, and then, like I said before, he went overseas and realized he was getting a better deal. But anyways, let's continue.
they look the same. And I'm looking like, yo. Then he's showing me, now mind you, I have 3 by my husband. I got 2 boys and a girl. So they got 2 boys. So I'm looking at the rest of the pictures. I see a picture of my 2 sons, like my kids. And I'm like, the fuck? So I'm just playing it dumb, like, oh yeah, because I'm in a situation right now. And this is his brother, and I don't know what to do. So, all right, long story short, I never even told him, that was yesterday. I never even told him nothing about the man and my husband and nothing, his brother. But I'm in some shit, y'all. What do I do? Like, I'm pregnant by my husband's brother. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Emotional damage.
First off, she shouldn't have been on TikTok airing it out. That's some really dirty laundry. That's some real dirty laundry. And on top of that, it's extremely embarrassing. She should be embarrassed not only for herself, but for her children and for her husband. Something like that that's that dirty should be discussed privately. You should not be putting this on TikTok. And then on top of that, she should have said something to him immediately right then on the spot when she knew the truth. And she should have called her husband and told the truth as well. There would be absolutely no opportunity for her to ever get a good man again after something like that. I don't know too many men that would sign up to be playing stepdaddy to multiple kids, because she said she had 3 by her husband, and then she said she's pregnant with 1. So imagine having 4 kids, 2 different men, and they both brothers, and a dude playing stepdaddy to those children. It's not gonna happen. And one more thing, see, I was her husband. After I found out what she did, I divorce her, kick her to the curb, give her the boot, steel toe, caterpillar style, Timberlands, and then on top of that, I get all those babies tested to make sure that they my kids. Swipe, I'm always gonna know, straight up. Listen, y'all, this is all I got to say about this video. Before I get out of here, man, let's be on our purpose. Let's be on our grind. Let's get our money on point. Let's get our body on point and develop them social skills. And last but not least, man, get you a passport, travel to a destination of your liking. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. You see what happened with her husband. He went over there to Germany and seen what he couldn't unsee. We must vet very well and be very careful of who we lay down and have babies with. Because in the States, the system does not help men and incentivize women. But look, I like to hear what you guys got to say in the comments, man. I want to see what y'all got to say about this. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Listen, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.
Yeah, got the streets on fire, feel the heat, the Wayne way. Ain't never had no handouts, put in work, I'm self-made. Superhero strength, I got the power, Luke Cage.